In case you need to know what it's like in South Louisiana, it's hot. Welcome back to another video. Don't check your calendars. I know it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. For the first time in many weeks, probably 6, 7, 8 weeks, I did not do a Saturday video because I had to work yesterday outside almost all day. You saw what the temperature is here, and I'm gonna tell you, I was wiped out. I started about 7 o'clock in the morning, was outside working on some cameras and some microwave point-to-point shots. Finished at about 4. I didn't even finish, I just said I had enough. Went home, jumped in the shower, and about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I crashed until about 7, 8 o'clock this morning. It is hot as hell down here, and it's only June. I don't know what next month, August, is gonna bring. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Along with our, 80, 90% humidity. I don't even know what the heat index is, but it's stupidly hot. I've been to Vegas before. I know they got some. I've been to Arizona before. They got some heat, but us with this humidity, it's bad. So we got a couple of things we're gonna do today on Sunday. A couple of things I wanted to go over real quick. This ain't gonna be a long video, so let's go ahead and get to that. So I know I ain't did any videos the last 2 or 3 days. I did my little, that's kind of like a fun little joke thing, a little mini series on the La Potato, just because I needed an idea and some videos. And I was able to get the first 2 out of 3. I'm still working on the third one, which is the putting bit harvest on the La Potato, and I haven't had a chance to finish that one yet. Waiting on those guys to update one little thing, and that should be coming out soon. And I've just been slammed. There's a lot of stuff going on at work right now. Our calendar year for work is July 1st to July 1st. So, week before July 1st, there is a lot of changes going on where I work at. A lot of transfers, a lot of equipment that needs to be moved, computers, radio stuff that needs to be changed, and I am like going crazy. That's why I had to work yesterday. So I have that going on. Y'all know I got my Chirp Miner in, been slowly putting that together. I've been really slammed putting these devices together for hosts. I got about 3 or 4, 5 different host arrangements going on right now. Getting those La Potatoes set up. I'm using La Potatoes on all those, but strictly just Raspbian OS on it with Wingbits, just so I could have them all consistent. I don't want to change up the models and change up what the equipment is. It's the same equipment on all of them to keep my sanity, because my tail scale is starting to look crazy with all the different devices I'm managing for myself, along with friends, family, and different people I'm helping out and stuff. I'm just trying to keep my sanity with that, but having to sit there and program the different La Potatoes and remember which one I'm working on as I'm adding stuff, putting tail scale on it. Then I got to put that together. Some of the stuff I am shipping out myself. The La Potato, the SDR, my little USB relief cable, as I call it, extension cable for the SDR. That kind of stuff I'm shipping out myself. And then a lot of stuff I'm just drop shipping to the person from Amazon. The feed line, the lightning arrestor. I might add a little bit of ground wire or something like that for the lightning arrestor in the box. An Ethernet cable, USB dongles is in the box I'm shipping. Like I said, then the antenna and stuff I'm getting shipped strictly to the person. And it's costing me money, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's something I just, y'all know me, I failed college math and I get these ideas, and you think, oh, I'm just gonna ship an antenna, I'm just gonna ship the feed line. By the time you ship out 3 or 4 antennas, 3 or 4 feed lines, 3 or 4 lightning arresters out, and then the short little jumper, because I always, put a little jumper, of course, from the SDR to the lightning arrestor, then lightning arrestor with the longer feed line. That stuff starts getting expensive. On top of the La Potatoes you gotta buy, the SD cards you gotta buy, the cases you gotta buy. So, part of me wants to reach out across America with them. My checkbook's starting to slap me in the face. So But I have been very, very busy getting all that out, and I'm hoping to have all those online sometime this week. So there'll be once I can get all those uploaded and I can see where all my hexes show up, I will do a video on that, just because I think it's going to be a cool idea. So what else? I have had, a couple of months back, we were really hitting the meme coins a lot, and I'll be honest, the meme craze went crazy, and there was no really solid meme coins to get into. I got into a couple of my own. Next day they were down a lot. It seemed like they were getting sniped a lot. I know that they had the beaten coin for Biden and the Trump coin for Trump or something like that. But I've had, I'm not gonna lie to you, at least 4 or 5 people who contacted me over the last 24 hours asking about the new DJT meme coin, Trump coin that's supposed to be his son's involved in. Look, I haven't looked in it, and y'all know I'm trying to keep everything political off my channel, because I made some political comments which were not for or against anybody, and I lost subscribers over them. People get their feelings hurt way too easy. If I say don't vote for nobody, I lose subscribers. If I say vote for everybody, I lose subscribers. So I try to stay out of it. This is nothing about who's supporting who and not supporting who. People just asking me questions about this meme coin. All I'm going to tell y'all is this. Right now, we are in a low of low. And I'm going to hit on that in a second. But, not just saying DJT, but any of them. If you want to throw us a little bit of money in there, throw some money in there, just understanding that I don't care what the meme coin is right now. It could go lower. I'm not talking about your established meme coins like the Pepes and Bonk and stuff like that. I'm talking about all these new ones that keep coming out. I read somewhere that Solana's got almost 1,000 new meme coins a day. I don't know if that's accurate or not. That is what I read in the article. I really can't believe that is that many. But I know when I looked a while back, I counted 200 plus, and that was a month ago, being created a day. That's a lot of money going into that, because these things have almost $1 million worth of volume, if not higher, in 24 hours. That's a lot of money. I'm reading articles, I'm seeing videos where these people who know way more than me are talking about how, do you think that's what's hurting some of this market, is people hearing about this meme craze, and people are just jumping into this kind of stuff and using that money that would normally have gone to your other altcoins is going into this meme coin thing. I don't know. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but going back to the DJT thing, is what I'm telling people is, they're like, well, we really think it's Donald Trump's son involved in it, whatever like that. I said, you just need to understand that somebody's out to make money with meme coins. That's what this is out to. There's no legit projects behind it. You can put, my buddy's talking about putting $100 into it. And it ain't nothing to do if he's a fan or not of Donald Trump. He thinks it's going to be popular and go whatever. This isn't the first Trump coin. He had Trump. This ain't the first Biden coin. This ain't the first political coin. Just be careful. You have to, if you play with any of these meme coins, you have to understand that, I always say, don't play with money that you can't afford to lose tomorrow. Don't go take loans out. Don't do stupid stuff. You have to get into a meme coin, understand that if you throw $100 into it, when you wake up the next day, that 100 could be down to $10. If you can sleep with that, knowing that you're not gonna get all upset and tell everybody that crypto's a scam and all that stuff like that, you accept that risk, then you jump into it. But if you can't accept that risk, meme coins, I don't care which one it is, isn't for you. Now, what I was saying is if this is kind of a local bottom right now, we know all these alts are dropping bad. ETF should be, being approved at some point soon. I haven't kept up with that, but that could add some liquidity into the market. You look what happened when the Bitcoin ETFs came. Everything kind of had this surge. So Solana stuff could have a surge too. Me, I'm buying Solana. And, getting into what I was going to say, let me finish the DJT thing. The DJT, the Donald Trump meme, whatever like that, just understand it could be, you could put $100 into it, and a week it could be worth $10, and a week it could be worth $400. That's the risk you take. It's the risk you take with any crypto. Meme coins are the same thing. You know, it could go up to it's at 1 cent. The last I looked at it, the little bit I looked at it, and this road I'm on is super bumpy. I'm sorry. Just understand that at some point, when it gets to 2 cents or 3 cents, somebody who's holding a buttload of it can dump it. You know, if there's a lot of holders, sometimes it can absorb it. Understand that. That's not just with DJT, that's with any of these new meme coins coming. Every day I'm on Twitter, and every day there's a new meme coin that's the next best meme coin, because this is going to have, you know, something behind it, and this person's behind it, or this is going to have this project behind it. Just be careful with all these new memes. Now, what I was saying, I know you don't come to me for technical analysis and stuff like that, but I always tell y'all that sometimes I think because I'm not entrenched in the technical analysis, I can kind of look at stuff from the outside, look at it from further back, and see overall the bigger picture. I keep a spreadsheet that I've kept for almost, I would say, over a year, since the beginning of the bear market, where a lot of the coins that have good projects behind them, a lot of coins that are alts that have some mediocre projects behind them, then some of the meme coins and some of the meta coins, and I have kept a spreadsheet of what those prices have been. We're looking at prices right now on alts that we haven't seen in like a year. And I'm hearing all these people saying that, oh, I can't believe I'm losing all this. My money goes down to this, I'm pulling this out. Why? Do you really think that AVAX ain't getting to a certain price again? Do you really think crypto's over with? This is the same thing that happened to us in the bear market. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I was a victim of it, and this is why I'm telling y'all about it. I fell into this victim phrase of the market's gonna go down more. I don't wanna buy into it. I don't wanna DCA into it anymore because, you know, what if it never comes up? What if it never comes up? And you know what happens? It all came up. And I was left on the sideline. By the time I started really DCAing into stuff, we were already on this upward trajectory. You DCA stuff. If you have $200 you want to put into something, then don't. You can put $50 in today and $50 in next week or something like that. You know, if you have $1,000 or something you want to put into it, you DCA into everything. If it goes down some more, now you're still buying as it gets lower. I don't know what's going to do. I have been so busy at work. I don't know what's going on with all these, you know, meetings with the SEC or whatever is going on with these lawsuits, what's going on with interest rates and different things like that. You know, Bitcoin is still higher, you know, than what it was in March or something. I'm just telling y'all, to me, this is a great time to be buying. If I had the extra money, I don't, because I'm setting up all these Wingbits stations, but I'm telling y'all, I would be loading up on AVAX, Solana, Cardano to a point, only because Cardano was double, almost triple what it was. Right now, it was triple just a couple of weeks ago. There's nothing wrong with tripling your money. You know, I know people say Cardano ain't getting to the $10 people thought it was going to be. There's nothing wrong with tripling your money. But you buy some of these Matic, you know, but you know all the stuff building on AVAX. You know all the stuff that's coming on Solana. There's nothing wrong with DCAing into some of those coins right now. I'm not getting out of it. I wish I had more money to put in it. And, you know, right now I think I'm kind of leveling off on, I haven't really had much more interest in these people looking for host stations. So, hey, next payday when I have a little bit extra cheddar, I might DCA into some stuff. Especially if these prices keep going down. If these prices go down, that's more of a buying opportunity. And that's how I look at it. I don't want to spend too much more time on that, because I know you don't come here for that. So I'm gonna head to my office. I'm going to the gym right now. After that, head to my office to grab all my Chirp stuff and go out to where I'm planning on setting that up. You say you're supposed to set it up, power it up where you're gonna set it up at and set it all up, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not sitting on a roof of a building in 100+ degree temperatures with a white roof that just reflects back on you. It makes it even hotter while I set this up. I'm gonna set it up inside with PoE, everything like you're supposed to. Go through the instructions and then unplug it and go set it up on the roof where it's going. I don't know if that's the correct way or not. I was thinking about trying to do a how-to step-by-step on how to set up Chirp, but I think it's going to be a very, very abbreviated, because as I watched another person's video and seen the instructions on how to set up Chirp, it's got like 20 steps to it. I think I would lose y'all trying to set this up. It's got a lot of steps for some reason. Now, are some of the steps maybe minor? I don't know, but I'm not exaggerating. It's got like 15, 20 steps to it. A lot of stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna kind of play that by ear. You know, normally I like to try to set up a device and then do a video to show y'all how to do the rest of it. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that with this one. So we'll see. You know, I'm definitely gonna take some before and after pictures of y'all, show y'all what it's about, get a little more in depth in the project. I've been doing a lot of research on Chirp, because y'all know I built this channel around kind of people leaving Helium because of what happened with Helium. I talk all the time about how the Helium project and the network's still good. There's still people using it, but the way what they did, the miners and stuff, I don't care for that. You know, I tell everybody how I made $5,000 with one device in 17 days when I first hooked it up, and right now I'm making 27 cents per device. I think I'm making like $6 a day with almost 20 devices. I don't know if that even works out. But anyway, that I don't want to see that happen with Chirp. What I don't like about Chirp is they say they learned lessons from Helium's debacle, but yet clearly they didn't, because I think Rack is the only person who is manufacturing their devices, and there's a waiting list a mile long. Even with these devices at $800, there is a waiting list a mile long. There's hardly any devices deployed right now. They're going to mainnet any day now. I don't know the exact date. So that's going to be people loading up on Chirp tokens, which is kind of like what happened with Helium. I know that one of the positive things about Chirp I'm hearing from several different sources and that I read online is that where Helium was only working with certain IoT companies or devices and stuff like that, Chirp has opened it up to where they can work with all kinds of IoT devices and companies, and it's a lot more, and they can do it on 2.4 and they can do it on 915 megahertz, and that's supposed to be what the catch is with Chirp and why they think it's going to be way more successful. Chirp even gives you a device that immediately connects to your Chirp device. Maybe that's their way of proving that it's set up. My question also is there GPS inside of it somehow that they know exactly where it's at to prevent gaming? That was one of the biggest things. With GeoNet, you have to, you know, their GPS knows where it's at. I don't know about that with Chirp. That's one thing I got to look at. But I still think if Chirp does what they say they're going to do, and it's as successful as they think it's going to be, I think this could be just as successful, if not bigger, than Helium. They say they learned from Helium's mistakes. I think it could be good. Again, the biggest issue is who has $800 to take a risk? That's the biggest thing. I won my device. I got to thank Tech Hustler again and Seth from Manya Biz again, because without them, I still would be waiting on a device. I didn't have $800 to throw at it anyway. You know, so it's one thing I want to cover my channel, talk about, but I know majority of the people who are watching this, who are my subscribers, aren't going to be getting a Chirp device. So I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on it, but we'll have to see. And then last but not least, Wingbits. Just want to hit on this real quick just because I still see it coming up and I saw, you know, another video get released. Hey, you know, I don't want to knock anybody else's Wingbits videos. I know anybody who's doing, especially quality, this was a quality Wingbits video that I saw earlier, and better quality than mine, but the content was suspect. Talking about, you know, this is a great antenna, this is a great SDR. And look, the feelings I have on the green SDR are not just mine. That is what several people are talking about in the Discord. We are getting several failures from that. It can't really handle ESD that much, the static electricity in the air. That's what we're suspecting. And I'm having failure rates. I've had 3 that have failed in probably the last 4 to 6 weeks. So we recommend the blue one now, whether it's the blue metal one, the blue plastic one. But one thing nobody has recommended from day one is the antenna from Radar Box with the feed line that's built into the bottom that can't be removed. It's 30 feet of this thin feed line, so it's got a lot of loss. and it can't be swapped out. If that feed line is ever nicked, cut, anything, it can't be swapped out. But not only that, but the antenna itself is a poor performer. So we've always recommended, if you're overseas, you know, one of the pie hut antennas or something similar to that. The gray antenna, I call it the gray antenna, that I recommend from Amazon. I have links in all my description form so y'all can see what they look like. But there's even like a black one that's available on Amazon in case you have black gutters and you want to kind of hide it. If you have an HOA, that works all right. It doesn't work as good as the gray one, but it works better than that one from Radar Box. But when I see him just mentioning that kind of stuff, and it was a how-to video and not really, I know people complain my videos are too long, but his video was 16 minutes long. He's doing stuff on SSH that people can't really read. You know, I wish he just would have slowed down, but then he's also pushing crank in it, which makes me suspect in other stuff. So I just worry that I see people who come into the Discord who have these antennas, either those with the wire ones or some weird ones that they found somewhere, and then they have complaining because they're not getting rewards like other people. And I just hope that people, or wish that people who are getting into projects would do a little more research. And I'm not even talking about, like, they might never ever stumble across my videos. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Go into the Discord and see what people are recommending. See, we talk about those antennas almost daily in setup discussion on the Wingbits Discord, or in the general. We are discussing SDRs and antennas because it comes up daily. So any little research that you would do beforehand would point you in the right direction. Even if you don't use my link. I had somebody ask me for a link of that antenna yesterday in the Discord, of the gray one I recommended. I went to Amazon and got the general link. I'm not pushing my link that's below. Hey, if my followers, my subscribers want to use my links, it helps me. I joke that it sends 37 cents to a needy family. Hey, I appreciate it. It helps support the channel. Instead of me doing overtime at work, it helps me with, you know, when I'm doing these videos instead of doing work and stuff like that, or working at my side business. So if you use my links, I appreciate it. But I'm not, that's not what this is about. I've been accused of that before. That the only reason I do this is to make people use my Amazon links. I get 37 cents, 35 cents. Sometimes, some months, I don't even get the gift card for Amazon because I'm not even making enough. So I have shared the Amazon non-affiliate link to Discord people just to try to help them out, to help them with their project. That's what this is all about for me. A lot of y'all might be buying stuff from overseas. My affiliate links ain't gonna even work across overseas, but I can still tell y'all what to buy and what's the best things to buy for y'all to have the best setups. So if you're new to this project, you're just getting in this project, you're just stumbling on this project, do your research, go into the Discord, see what we're discussing, see what we're recommending. We have been in the Discord non-stop. When I'm off, and probably too much when I'm working sometimes, we're in a Discord help. There's a lot of us in there who don't work for Wingbits, but we're just doing it to help people make their antennas or their stations successful, which then in turn helps Wingbits become successful, because they can then offer that service to a lot of people. So do y'all's research. Y'all know I'm here. If y'all ever need anything, y'all can leave a comment. Y'all can contact me on Discord. I am in the Wingbits Discord. You're gonna have to join the Wingbits Discord, like any of these other projects, to get the updates that you need. When you're in there, you're gonna see Grumpy. It's the same name, same little icon I have as the thumbnail for my name in YouTube. Drop me a PM. Tell me this is where you found me. To tell you know, if you have questions, I have my email in here. I'm willing to help y'all out as much as I can. I had one guy who wanted me to help him with 75 feet of feed line, and I talked him out of it. It was gonna be way too much loss. I showed him how to buy what he needed to buy with PoE extenders, and guess what? He lives in Cyprus, which means he couldn't even use my affiliate links. But walking him through now using 75 feet of Ethernet, his feed line is now only 3 feet, and he's getting outstanding results. Where if he were to use 75 feet of LMR 400, he probably wouldn't be getting half of that. So I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm just trying to tell everybody, do y'all's research. Don't rush into it. See what everybody's recommended. There's a lot of people to help you out. There's Wingbits project's going to be very good, and you know, I have good feelings on it. I'm gonna get to this gym right here, get that knocked out, see if I can set up my Wingbits device. I mean, my Chirp device. After that, I had to find out what's going on with my GeoNet. This week makes 8 weeks since I've ordered it. My link said 6 to 8 weeks. I ordered it from HiFix or whatever it is like that, which I went through the store, and I'm at to contact somebody with my order number, find out what's going on with that. You know, by the time I get it, it's gonna be July 1st. Rewards will be cut in half, and I'll keep my negative comments till after I get it set up and see how it does. But I don't have too much faith in that. I think I'm gonna be late on that project too, which this one isn't my fault. I ordered it 2 months ago. So I hope everybody has a nice weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. I didn't do a live Thursday with all this stuff going on at work, and also with me working on that Le Potato series. Tomorrow will be on project, in the normal Monday project, I'm thinking, unless I end up doing something with this Chirp setup video or something. I don't know. I know people complaining that those Monday videos are too long, so I'm trying to change it up a little bit, but I don't know what's going to happen. So let me go. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great weekend, and see y'all in the next video.